Hello my friends, and welcome back to a continuing Let's Play of Wild Arms 2. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your Sword Magess gaming channel, and today we're here in the Varukisas, trying to work our way through. We have a ton of money now, which is really cool. And we're also building up Tim's spells. And hopefully I have him on the right one. I believe I ended the episode by saying I want to shift him to the one he doesn't have, which hopefully is this red butte, the fire attack. And I may just keep him there to master the napalm hit. This is a really valuable rune, so the faster I get him mastering these skills, the better it is, so I can get this physical rune on, a harder hitting character. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. I am super excited to be playing Wild Arms 2 with you today. It's up. Yeah, and this one is this way. You can kind of see it, but you kind of can't. It's weird. Let's go ahead and defend one. Let's check out the water gun. May be a bad idea because it may be strong, the water, but... that was cool. I'll have to see if regroup, no retreat. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Although now I'm kind of disappointed I didn't just punch that one in the face. Maybe I'll have to from now on. What a jerk. Okay, so there. It looks like that one right in front of us is gonna fall. Come on. Which one was that? So you gotta go all the way to the end on that one. Yeah, I might start using the rewind feature if I keep falling on the same spot. Oh, we surprised him. Fantastic. I think I'm just gonna go all out on them. Because the bottom line is if they run away, we lose points. And losing points is never fun. No one likes not having your numbers go up. I think that did less damage to the water gun. Obviously, it's not ideal, the crest he's using. And as we find more crests, that's going to be more grinding for him too. I think it's the top one, and then it's this one. Okay, Tim is faster than Brad, so I don't have to worry about that. And this should be number 3. I did my math right. This should be the fire spell. There it is. Hey, Brad achieved level 20. So let's see if I can make my way through this. Go up. Yeah, they keep respawning. I'm gonna go ahead and start rewinding now. Just because otherwise I'll be here forever. Go up here, then you go around here. Okay, so it was just that one that I was forgetting. And then, oh, I gotta fall off here in a very particular way. That's pretty clever. That is pretty clever. Check out Red Butte. I kind of like the fire spell. That looks cool. What could achieve level 20? I mean, part of the reason I'm fighting so many battles is because I'm trying to build Tim up. And that's kind of how you have to build Tim up. You gotta win fights with them. Well, not win fights with them, but defeat enemies. So this is a very interesting little... Please enter the power code for power plant B. I wrote it down. I did write it down. It's right here on my notebook. PA2360. Oh, I'm so glad I write things down. Power code is that an O, not a 0? God, I hate it when games do that. Like, I hate it when your O's look like zeros. Two, 3, 6. Oh. I mean, look how the O looks and look how the 0 look. They're exactly the same. What? I wrote this down. Could that be a J? FlightlessBird, is your handwriting so bad that you can't read your own handwriting? J A 2360. I wrote this down. Like, I know I wrote this down. It's right there. Let me go back and try to look at my last video and figure out what I'm doing wrong, because I know I wrote down it's right here and that code's not working. Okay, so about at the 1 hour and 50-second mark on my previous video, I'm clearly looking, it says TA2360. So either the 6 isn't a 6 and it's G, or the O is an O when it's a circle, or it says power code for power plant A. This is power code for power plant B, which is not. That's power plant A. So basically what I see is the wrong power plant. So where the heck is the other one at? Where the heck is the other power plant at? Because I've searched so many places. You know, when I surprise them, they still get an attack. Why is it I don't get it to attack? I mean, they should get a free turn, but I should also get a chance to respond. Now, I did do something, though. Like, I did do something there where we turned off a barrier switch. So that might lead me to the next location. Question mark? So let's head back to, I don't know where. We'll head back to, I don't know where. There's a door there. A door there. Beam of light here. So apparently that did not do anything. That's where I came from. Is there a door up here? No, there's not. Wow, this place is confusing me. Okay, so from the 2 arches to the right is power plant B. I'll write that down. So 2 arches to the right power plant B. Hopefully I remember what that means. I feel like I've done this before. Operate the barrier, operate the terminal switch. Turn off the barrier. I don't know if I'm supposed to turn those on or off. That's something that I'm not sure of. Okay, here's a computer. There's no power. Confirm power code. Right, this is the power plant A. Yeah, I've already gotten that. And I know it's right. Am I gonna get stuck in this place, not know what the heck I'm doing? I mean, it's a possibility. Saying it's a possibility. Okay, so this place, I need to find power plant A, and it's very, very annoying because I have no idea where power plant A is. And then there's these stupid barrier thingies that are blocking my path. Okay, so right was the way to power plant B. Left is a save crystal. Power plant A is starting up. Power plant B is starting up. Power plant C. It's just taking me back to the beginning, isn't it? Yeah. Ugh! I think there's also a third power plant that I'm gonna have to deal with as well. Okay, so let's go down this way then. Only way I haven't gone. Tight episode, maybe me just trying to find a power plant. And if so, I really do apologize for that, my friends. I really do, but sometimes this is the sufferings of a Let's Player who's not using a guide. Sometimes you just get lost. Of course, there's no power. And there's nothing else in this room. It's great. And there's a bear. I don't know what to do now. I have been to every single location. I have been to every single location. And there is no power plant A. Like, I'm not joking. I have been to every single spot on the map. See, this is the way to power plant B. That's not the way to go. This has a sticking barrier next to it. So, what do you want me to do, game? This has the floors that drop. And that takes me to power plant B. But it also takes me... Hey, let's check this back computer again. Let's get rid of this surprise. Yeah, I'm getting beyond frustrated at this because I've been to every location and there's no power plant A. I had the code for A, but there's no power plant A. And I mean, there's just laser beams everywhere that block my path. So I feel like there's nowhere to go. Tim leveled up. I'm gonna be level 50 by the time I leave this freaking place. Could have swore I did that. I could have swore I did that. I could have swore I did that. Gosh! How did that not turn off? All right, so this one is TP8180. So the third one's gonna be TC with some random number. I could have swore I did that. FlightlessBird always making things harder on himself. And then the power plant one was... Power plant one was this one right here. So, you now know that this is definitely a T. 8180, and you know that these have to be numbers. Power plant B has been turned off? But don't I want them on because there's no power in this place? I thought I want them on. Because there's a lot of things that you can't do because of there being no power. I am trying to use rewind a little bit here just because I don't want this entire episode to be me just lost in this dang place. I have a feeling it's probably going to be me getting lost in this dang place, but I at least want to try to speed this up a little bit. Ah, this dungeon sucks. You just don't know what to do with the switches. There's no way you can know what to do with switches. I just went backwards. You're not sure if you're supposed to turn the switches on, not supposed to turn the switches off, and then the power. Okay, well, you know, turn the power on. No, you're supposed to be turning it off, and yet there's a lot of these devices that don't work because they don't have power, and I don't understand what the game wants me to do. Now, granted, you're probably not supposed to know you boarded an enemy airship. It's not like the game's going to tell you what to do. Granted, I understand that being true, but at the same time, I don't know what to do. That still hurts me. See, it says I need power, but yet I turned power plant B off. So I'm not... How do I get rid of that laser? Feeling at myself. This was the way to be. I think this is the way to... That's the exit. So I need to go up. The only way I haven't been yet. Did about 30 more damage on that after his level up. It's a pretty sizable increase. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing things that say there's no power when I just turned off the power. I thought I was doing something good by putting in that power number. But it seems like I'm not, because there's still blockades. Yes, blockades. There's blockades! Giant blockades! Blockades, barriers, whatever. There's things blocking me from going where I need to go. Confirm power code. Operate terminal switch. Maybe that's what my problem is. I've turned all these switches off. There's no power. I may have to look up a guide. I'm not joking at this point, because I really feel like I'm going in circles here and I'm not really sure what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, I've been to all 3 locations. Obviously there's, I mean, I guess before I look up a guide, I could just go back and start turning on terminals and seeing if that does anything. Maybe they were all off by default, and maybe me turning them off was the worst thing I could have done. So that might be a thing. So I guess just go back and try turning everything on. I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of clueless here. All I know is I'm going to be so OP by the end of this dungeon that everything is going to be afraid of me. That's the annoying thing. I say turn on, and yet it still says there's no power. So what the heck am I even turning on? The puzzle resets itself. So the barriers we want off. I guess the terminal switches we want on. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Still says there's no power. So what exactly did I do by turning on the terminal switch? I wonder how far Tim has. Actually leveled to 21. You can't have that much more to go on Tim. We've been fighting a lot of fights in this place. Mostly because I'm lost. One more. Knew it couldn't have been far. Okay, so I know right is the power plant B. I know left is the entrance. So that means we should probably start by going down. And this is the one where you got to go up and around. So this, oh, that's new. So I guess you do have to turn the terminals on. That was my problem. I was trying to turn everything off. Yeah, I was trying to turn everything off. I was doing the opposite of what you were supposed to be doing. No wonder my frustration. Not sure if this is the way I want to go or not. That is not. Now the problem though is, where the heck is power plant C? Barrier's still up. Are you sure this thing doesn't shut down the barrier? The fact that the water bubbles explode is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of funny. All right. Quit Tim. Not the Morgult. I'm probably giving to you extra strength, which means you can just go ahead and start letting Grudiev. I wonder what that will do. I have no idea what out of battle will do. Try it out, see how it works. Here's a switch for the barrier. Turn off. That should have turned off the barrier, and yet the barrier is still on. Now it's off. I know I turned that thing off. So why was it back on? Oh, I can turn it on and off here. Okay, let's see how this works. The answer is poorly. Answer is poorly. Try it like that now. Auto battle really that dumb that it doesn't know to use spells? Hey, there we go. Alright, cool. Those are the same button presses when we do auto now. I mean, when we do battle, I can just quickly hit auto and boom, there we go. These switches are annoying because apparently if you turn them on and on, they like reset. Really, what's the point of this game? This is dumb. This is trolling. All that is. Alright, that's trolling too. Wait, what? Oh, there's a button. Oh, there's a button here. Now, let me guess this timed. No? Okay. Oh, okay, I see. It's not that it's timed, it's you need to bring it down and then bring it back up. I swear if this thing says it doesn't have power, I'm gonna lose my gourd. Power plant code, okay. C is 6503. I'm so strong at this point that the forced battles just slow me down, and I've already spent 30 minutes in this place completely lost trying to figure out what the heck to do. So If I can fight and it can be a quick fight, great. Otherwise, let me move on. I love Ashley thinks he needs to get a workout. He's got to run to the furthest possible spot. I'm also waiting for the auto to start wasting my ammunition. At that point, I'll rewind. I'm like, no, stop it! What are you doing? Alright, so let's orient myself. Right is power plant B. Up was the place that didn't have any power. So why don't I go down here? And we'll reactivate this switch again. Operate the terminal switch, we'll turn it on. Still no power. Oh, finally, it works. I have no idea why it suddenly started working, but dang it, we're good finally. This is TA 2360. And now the question is, what the heck do we do now? At least we have finally turned off all the power plants. I just don't know what we do now. That's the problem. That one still says there's no power. It's gotta be something to do now, though. Like, there's gotta be some sort of place that we haven't been yet. Thing is, I'm not really sure where that thing is, of like where to go next. We disabled all the power, so now what? Hang on there, I can't just let you go on home. What? Oh, that was Ptolomea. Oh, my bad. Hang on there, I can't just let you go home. Thought that was Puka at first. I've been in this place for so long, I'm going crazy. Ptolomea. Looks like you guys may actually be worthy opponents for a change. They say you beat Chudeka. Is this guy the real thing? I don't know why I thought that was Puka. I just didn't anticipate him being here, so my brain just read the P and the A and put Puka together. Our justice will never submit to Odessa. Justice. I don't know who came up with that, but justice can be found on any corner. I've got a little in my heart. You said my justice and your justice. You guys did as you pleased to my favorite Varukisas. We have far too many reasons why our swords should cross, right? Here I go. You arms kids, show me what your justice can do. Dude, you know how much stronger I've gotten in this place? You're messing with the wrong group of kids here. Let's turn on and off. They have analyze on. It's weird. Yeah, defensor on? I think I had the wrong skills around. It's fine. Should I attack, or I think I should build up for first aid? Because AoE heal sounds totally broken. I actually don't know how much AoE heal does exactly. Oh! Got the crits rolling now. Woohoo! Look at that damage. Huh. Only 382. I say only because... Oh, another crit. Look at that. Crit City. I say only 382 because Loka with the heal berry and her ability can heal for 500. Or 1,000 with the bigger heal berry. So his AoE heal is actually not as powerful as you may think it is. I should bring in Loka here. And the reason I should bring in Loka here is so that she can buff up Ashley and Brad. But I don't need to. It's fine. I mean, look at these crits. This is insane all of a sudden. I would like to see his AoE spell. I mean, it's kind of a waste to use the AoE spell on a one target, but it would be cool just to see what it does. Especially interested to know if it does more damage than just a regular attack. Yeah, it does more damage. And it's AoE. Not sure which combine he has on, but what the heck. Let's drop something on him. Magnetron bomb. Oh! The big giant blue dragon. Yeah, let's go. Would have been nice if that finished the fight. Ah, so close. Brad leveled up, look a little bit. If only Brad would have gone first and we would have done the summon, then we would have gotten the extra point. There, I guess this is enough. What's going on? The evacuation of the Varukisas passengers is almost finished. You're not... You? You were buying time with all the until all the passengers were off, weren't you? It's pretty tough having to handle soldiers. I was fond of the Varukisas, but it's a perfect to bury you all in. Stop, Ptolomea! We need to plan our escape rather than chasing. The Varukisas looks like it's not going to last much longer. Well, that's why we're shutting down all the power to crash the plane. Okay. And we finally had him silenced. Once danger passes, only have another dangerous surface. Did we really silence him? If the plane crashes, the Valaria Chateau connected by the anchor will fall too. Alright, so what are we supposed to do? Get the heck out of here. I've got an idea. You gotta trust me with your lives though. But what are you going to do? First we have to contact Irving at the chateau. Hey, it's me, Ashley. You did well. I see the black smoke rising from the Varukisas. Yeah, but there's a slight problem. We're still inside the Varukisas. Release the anchor right away. If you don't release it now, the chateau will crash too. I don't know where the Varukisas will crash. The ship could cause a major disaster if it crashes here. We must do something. What are you going to do? Can you abandon the ship? I'll head for the cockpit. Luckily, we're over the sea. Maybe I can barely land the Varukisas on the water. Are you sure you can do it? I'll give it my best shot. It's the only chance. You can do it. Land that baby and get you put back here. Now, hopefully, if we go here, it'll take us up. Okay, good. So I was about to say, I don't know where anyone else to go. This game needs like a running timer in the background just to make it go, oh my god, we're gonna die. We'll be okay, right? We'll be able to do something, right? This is where my real work starts. You know how to fly, or you just gotta kick it? The going class flying machine, Varukisas, is the bed machine. This plane isn't the plane for terrorists. This plane is. Hang on, we're landing in water. Hey, over here, over here. Such a beautiful shot right there. Hey, waving at to Tim, go for it, boy. It really saved me. Their energy. That may be it. Aw, look at Tim. We're over here. Hey. Did you see how flustered that old codger from Filgaia was? Hey. I am sure he appreciates the threat posed by Odessa now. He learned his lesson. Yes, indeed. The attack by Odessa was frightening, but in the end, it may have been for the better. May I ask what that means? Our presence saw firsthand just how formidable the enemy is. After all, it takes a great threat for people to get out of the fat ports to act. We have not had good relations with Filgaia. I worried that they would be the biggest stumbling block at the summit. But the attack lit a fire under their butts. We made more progress than I had expected. They are still unwilling to cooperate completely. But they did provide us with their hovercraft. Even if the summit gained only that, we should be satisfied. You are too hasty, and haste not only makes waste, it can also take years off of your life. Yes, sire. Very well. Now then, how will arms act next? Varukisas was destroyed, but Odessa is not defeated yet. Let's track them down with the Hovercraft. They can search the entire inland sea area. Huh, so we shall put the Hovercraft to immediate use. We'll look for the data tablets from the Varukisas. A golden class ship like that should have 3 data tablets on board. Once recovered, the tablets will provide us with the vital information about Odessa. The Hovercraft is docked on the west coast. I'm counting on you, Harms. Let's write that down. West coast. At the last summit, the king was pleased that progress was made despite Odessa's attack. I rejoice at the destruction of Odessa's flying machine. This has eliminated the threat of sudden attacks. We can all rest easy tonight. The Filgaia in the sea is big, but its currents are simple. Most debris eventually washes up on the beach. I think there is a large beach to the north of the inland sea. Go check it out. North of the inland sea. What was that game where, was it Breath of Fire? Where we had to go to the beach to find like the washed up debris? Is that Breath of Fire 3 or 4? The tides in the inland sea flow toward the beach. Actually, there aren't that many beaches. It might be a good idea to come to the shoreline in the inland sea. There are several small islands in the inland sea. Beaches in which the tide flows on such islands, not just along the inland sea. So because we knights can't leave the castle, I had to work that much harder. Thank goodness I was here to safeguard the summit. So I've explored the castle before, I just couldn't go in that one area where the king was. This time, Odessa couldn't escape just by crossing the border. Hey, I heard you destroyed the flying machine from the inside. You guys are fearless. Well, when I was young... why did I talk to you again? I was like not even facing you. I ain't seen hide nor hair of those little whippersnappers, Tony and Scott. Oh yeah, what happened to Tony and Scott? Whoever imagined you would do so much for us. Thank you all so much. I know we don't have that much HP missing, but our squad deserves a night off. Malaysia token land only at certain places. That's about its only shortcoming. How do you know that? Like, how do you know what the Malaysia token do? Are you a spy? Alright, so we have 3 points. I definitely want to... I think I definitely want to get more of these status elements, like these 3 things, blocking and forgetfulness. I don't know if he needs forgetful. This he probably needs. I'm not sure if he needs forgetful, because that may be spells. Instant death would also be good. Is there an instant death here? Huh. Actually, don't see an instant death. So... I get blocking on you. You have the 3 that I really, really want. Disease is no big deal. Poison is no big deal. Downheart doesn't seem like a big deal. Sleep. It can be annoying, but you can wake someone up. Same thing with paralysis. You can cure that. Petrify could be bad. I just don't know how useful that one is. I think I'm gonna probably get magic attack up on him. And Loka, same thing with you. Probably get forgetful. Oh, you can get all 3 of them. Cool. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know how useful forgetful is on Ashley because I think this is silence. I mean, this is abilities. So I don't know how useful abilities are on these 2 because they have spells. It's almost like you need one or the other, not both. I might be wasting my points here, but this is my first playthrough, and if I waste points, I waste points. Besides, it's only 3 points in the end. Okay. So raise attack power here. Bazooka still seems to have the highest attack power and the most versatility. But this is all. That's group, that's single. This is why this is so much more powerful. Because it's single target. And this is single, group, and single. It's above 80%. So at least that's good. Oh, that's a lot more expensive now. But that does a lot of damage. 84%. I really want to increase that to 86, but then I lose attack power. If I'm... Let's hold off. Looks like there's a third person who could use arms there. Did you see that? There's a space for a third person. You're working so hard now. We hardly see you anymore. During your travels, if you have a moment, please think of me, if only for an instant. Hey, I thought of you. I came here, didn't I? Okay, West Coast, which is this way. Yep. Ooh. Filgaia has helped link the map scope to the Hovercraft's onboard terminal. High altitude satellite images can now be displayed on the map scope. Now you can see all of Filgaia on the monitor instead of just the surrounding area. Move the hovercraft to move forward to X to rotate L1 R1. The board to land only at the shuttle. I'm at the beach. Oh, this is a very precise turn. I wonder if we can get to random encounters here. Where was I supposed to go? North of the inland sea. Can't cut through there. Oh, I can still search in the water. Ooh. How many secrets am I gonna miss because of that? Okay, so it looks like you can't go past here. Oh, hello? What was that? Tablet 2 acquired. Okay, so the tablets can be anywhere on the ocean, but they're probably close to the beach, based on what we read, based on the instructions given to us. That is north of the inland sea. Hate that. Okay, tablet 3. The heck? Realize the mouth of the Locust River. Keep it clean, no littering. Okay, that was strange. There's also an ocean battle that I missed because I hit square. Would have liked to have seen that. Where is the last tablet? Gotta be a secret here eventually, right? I mean, just a strange waterfall. Gotta be hiding something. Welcome, travelers, to the courtly oasis located at the canyon to the northwest. Canyon to the northwest. So I need to go this way. How strong are enemies going to be here, though? That's a question. Did I just get totally destroyed? I mean, those things definitely look big. That's for sure. Okay, I can bring them down one hit, though. So even though they're big and scary, I think I am strong. Oh my gosh, they're weak to water. Yeah, they're not that strong. 390 experience is only a little more than what I was getting in the other area, the Varukisas. So this should be fine. Lucky card? That was all I was looking for. I was looking for the oasis, which it says the northwest. Fortunately, as nope, I'm a monk. I was gonna say, as fortunately as easy as these things are to kill, it looks like I'm slightly under their level. But that may have just been that I was surprised. Look at them scuttle. Man, getting surprised by these things kind of sucks though. Because they get to buff themselves. And they're fast. I figured using water would work since we're in the desert, and sure enough, it does really work very well. Ah, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go crest shopping. We have like a lot of crests. Chakram obtained. Who uses a chakram? What? Where the heck uses a chakram? Shooting item level 3? Who the heck uses that? Huh. I didn't see the oasis anywhere. Oh my gosh, I'm almost at an hour. That's disappointing. It's disappointing because I want to play a little bit more. Yo, those guys are fast. Hit hard too. Graviton can now be used. What the heck is a chakram for? Okay, let's go ahead and rearrange. So Grudiev is done. I should probably write these down. So Grudiev checked off. And more gold checked off. Like otherwise I'm gonna forget which ones are which. Odayuk. I know I'm at about time, but I would like to explore this place a little bit more. Maybe find that oasis before I stop. Oh, if you do like what you see, I humbly ask that you just do me a small favor. That's to like the video and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I try to grow this channel. Res apple. Okay. That's a good find. Not what I'm looking for, but it's a good find. I just thought it was northwest. It could be in the desert somewhere. Because I haven't really been in the desert. I've been on the outskirts of kind of the desert. Okay, so let me just comb the outside. Comb the desert! Comb the desert! What do you see over there? I ain't seen, you know what? Okay, that's a troll game. That's a troll. 5 Gela? That's it? You gotta be kidding me. The courtly oasis located at the canyon to the northwest. Oh wait, northwest is this way. I went northeast. Oh, well, I'm dumb. I don't know directions. Let me rewind that because episode is about to end. And looks like that is set. No? Okay. Okay, I don't see it. Yeah, I'm unsure. I can't find this oasis. I do not know where this oasis is. Maybe I can't go there yet? A possibility. Or, I mean, it said in the canyon. It did say northwest too. But it's a possibility that I just can't go there yet. Oh, load. Yeah, let me know in the comment section below. Am I wasting my time here, or is there an actual place I can go here? Because right now all I'm doing is finding items. Hey, we found another duplicator. But I feel like I'm wasting my time here because we can't do the thing that I would like to do yet. Hide quick. What, you already know hide spells? I kind of like the picture of us taking a water bottle and just going pss, pss, and the cat going ow! Can reach level 22. Yeah, it said canyon to the northwest, so we checked the northwest area, and we didn't see anything. So I think this is where I'll wrap up the video. I'll probably head back to the ship before I end the recording. But again, thank you all for being a part of my journey. Sorry today was a little bit scattered. It's just what's gonna happen sometimes. That's part of the beauty of not knowing what to do. Is sometimes you just go off in a direction and you see what you can find. But yeah, definitely let me know if there is something here, because as of right now, I don't see it. I mean, this client, the sign clearly says canyon to the northwest. Now, okay, that's how I press the map. You gotta press the other side of the touchpad. So there is this thing here. Baskar, which is, wait, that's northeast. Okay, I did the right thing. I went that way. I went towards Holst, northwest. I did go the right way. Yeah, I did go the right way. I went all the way that way. So I'm not dumb. I'm not directionally dumb, even though I am directionally dumb sometimes. I did go the right way. I went northwest. I didn't see it. I didn't see the oasis. But like I said, let me know what the oasis is here so I can go find it. Otherwise, I'll just get back to my ship and look for that last tablet. I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. And until next time, I'm going to continue playing Let's Play Wild Arms 2. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.